Good morning, everyone. My name is Sage. Welcome to Diary of an Agoraphobic Entry 2. And get ready with me to go to the beach with my friend for the first time in a year. Hi guys, we're getting ready. It is 4:38 p.m. My friend and I are probably going to be going to the beach around probably like 7. I'm just preparing. Also, guys, oh my fucking god, my cat licked my face really hard and she broke skin. I don't know how the fuck she did that. I don't know how she managed to do that, but she did. And it stings really bad. And I'm also breaking the fuck out and I don't understand why. I think I'm getting my period soon, which unfortunately for me is relevant because I don't know how many people this also happens to, but every time I'm about to get my period, I get such increased anxiety. I don't really know why that happens, but my anxiety just gets exponentially worse. I'm a little worried about that, making exposures a little bit more difficult and interfering with them a little bit. This week has been okay as far as my anxiety goes. It's been all right so far. I'm hoping it just kind of stays pretty tame. I am very excited to go to the beach kind of towards not night, but evening. I get a lot less anxiety about going places in the evening or at night versus going during the daytime. And I think it's just because there's so many more people outside during the daytime. So I feel like if I go out in the evening, it's gonna be more manageable because there won't be so many people just swarming everywhere. And honestly, who the fuck is gonna be going to the beach at 7 p.m. on a Saturday when it's almost October? I don't really think anybody's gonna be there. It's a pretty popular beach. However, I'm feeling pretty confident about people staying the fuck away or probably being at bars or clubs or I don't know, more time of year appropriate activities. With this same friend that you guys will meet, she and I are actually coming up on our 10-year anniversary of being best friends, October 2nd, actually, so next week, Thursday. And we are both so fucking excited. I adore her so much. We have so many memories together, and she is one of my longest friends, one of two of my longest friends. And I'm just so fucking excited to be able to celebrate this time with her. Yeah, I'm in a little bit more of a yappy mood today. Sorry about it. I feel like talking into a camera kind of gives me a weird sort of confidence that I can't manufacture on my own. I wish I could, but I don't know how. I am beyond grateful for the friends that I have in my life, the people I have in my life, because I love them all so much, and I wouldn't be able to do half of this shit, if they weren't in my life. Sorry, I realized the light placement was a little weird. That's better. Sorry. It was really dark. I think it's mostly because the sun is still kind of behind me a little bit. I did get new curtains as well. In my last video, was the restaurant, and I did explain that I was very, very proud of myself for having made it through that because I did have several mini panic attacks and I had to step out at one point. I started crying at the table. I was really stressed out. On that note, I will be filming pretty much the entire time or most of the time that we're at the beach because I didn't want to film inside of a restaurant. But yeah, so hopefully with us being out in public, out at a beach, I can film freely and feel more comfortable with that. I'm going to be bringing my light because it's starting to get dark a little bit earlier now, so I don't know how dark it's going to be when we're actually outside, but I am going to bring my light and hopefully that does it. I do apologize in advance if it is really dark. So I would say the one thing I am really worried about or nervous about is that from the parking lot to the actual beach, there is a little bit of walking. It's not you park right there and the beach is right fucking next to your car. You do have to walk a little bit, so I'm gonna have to kind of, as I did explain in my last video, that I get a lot of anxiety walking because it's if I have a panic attack, I have to walk the entire way back that I walked to get there. So if I do walk 5 minutes away and my heart's racing, I either have to lay down flat wherever the fuck I am or try to lower my heart rate in some way because of my heart condition, or I have to walk all the way back to the car where I can safely lay back in the seat. So I am a little bit worried about that, but that is what exposures are for. That's what we're doing this for. I have to figure out how to live my life again without limiting myself so much and restricting myself so much to what I think I can do because, I've had my heart condition for so fucking long. I've had it since I was 16, so I've had it for 10 years now. I figured out how to live with it for 10 years. I had a little bit of a hiccup where it got really, really bad last year, and just because that happened doesn't mean that it's gonna happen again. And also, it's under control now. It's under control again. Now it's just breaking down those, those walls and those associations that I built with the outside world where it's I don't feel safe unless I'm in my house. It's just breaking those down and being okay, you can be outside and be safe. You can be out in public and be okay. You don't have to freak out
just because you're worried about having a heart issue, because it's not guaranteed that you're going to have that. Kind of rewiring my brain and rebuilding those connections and associations in a positive way, because this is a form of treatment. And I am starting, I was supposed to start a couple weeks ago. There was an issue with like some paperwork, but I am starting a new treatment program that's a year long. I am very excited for it though. I am very excited for it. It sounds really fucking weird. I love being in treatment. I really do. I really enjoy being in like a treatment program or like some sort of therapy, because like I just love therapy. I love like working through stuff. I truly believe that to be a successful adult, to be a successful person, especially if you've been through a lot, which unfortunately I have, you really have to like break down your trauma, get to the root of things, work through stuff so that you don't carry around so much baggage with you for the rest of your life. You know, it just got to the point where everything started feeling so heavy that I'm like, oh my God, I'm just dragging all of this with me. You get to a point where you realize you don't have to carry it all alone, and you don't have to carry it at all. I think this is going to be very cathartic for me and just allow me to kind of work through a lot of the things that are bothering me. So I am very excited about that. I have a lot of anxious thoughts that I try to just kind of block out of my brain, but it's just kind of a thing, you know? It's just a thing. It's a thing that I have to deal with and I have to work through, and that's okay. But something that I did learn a lot, you know, with like reframing. So instead of hyperfixating about, oh, what if I have a heart episode? What if, you know, the ambulance has called? What if I only make it maybe 10 minutes and I have to go home? I try to go internally and tweak those to where I'm like, okay, what if you have a really good time? What if you really enjoy yourself? What if you find a really cool rock that you bring home? What if you make some really awesome fucking memories that you would not have made had you just chosen to stay home again? I'm such a big believer of nothing grows in the garden of comfort, because you have to keep moving, you have to keep going, you have to try new things, you have to do things that scare you to get to the place you want to be. Obviously, it's much easier said than done. I'm just doing my best to put that into practice, and it's hard. It's very hard. But I think that over time, it'll get easier and it'll get less scary. And I think that over time it'll be something that I really enjoy and something that I can really like look back fondly on and be like, you know what, like I fucking did that shit. Like it was really hard, but I did it. Something that my therapist told me when I was first starting exposures, she's like, I want you to do this exposure over and over again until you get bored, until you're like, dude, I've done this so many times. I'm bored with it. I want to do something scarier. I want to do something bigger. I want to do something different now. By that time, you can look back and be like, oh shit, I fucking did it. Like, I remember when this terrified me. I remember when this was horrifying for me, and now I can do it and not think about it. I don't know exactly what time she's going to be here, and we might like hang out a little bit beforehand. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I'm excited to go to the beach. It's been such a long time since I've been to the beach. Like when I did have my car, I would just drive there and I would just like kind of sit by the water and I would just like think, and it was like such a good way for me to like decompress and just kind of gather my thoughts. I'm gonna look for some cool rocks. I'm gonna look for some cool little like tiny seashells, because we do, you know, it's like Michigan, because I'm in Wisconsin, so it's not like we get like fucking ocean shell, you know, like a conch shell or something, you know, we don't get anything crazy like that, but you do find little tiny baby shells and like really, really cute ones, and you can find some really cool rocks. Goal here is to stay for about an hour, gather some really cool rocks, do like a guided meditation thing, maybe, I don't know, maybe even journal a bit. I don't know. I haven't really thought too much about it. We were just gonna kind of go there and hang out, but now that I'm thinking about it more, I do want to make it like a therapeutic experience. I want to cement in my brain like, hey, you're safe here, this is a good space to be, like you're fine, you're okay, you can do it. I did mention this in the other video, I do take it is prescription, obviously. I'm not at a point yet where I can do these things without having an utter panic attack if I don't have my medication. And I've spoken to my psychiatrist about it because I really do want to get to a point where I don't have to rely on it at all. We were actually getting really close to it last year, where I was starting to get a little bit more comfortable with exposures, so where I didn't rely on it as much. Because there are times where I just take it throughout the day without even having to do an exposure, just because like I'm feeling so much anxiety at like my baseline. I do obviously still need it for exposures, and it's not like it's a magic like panic attack gone, you know, fucking medication. You can still have a panic attack. It's just it makes you feel a lot calmer, and it greatly decreases the chances of you having a panic attack. And oh my god, disclaimer, this is not me advocating for the usage of any prescription or anything without a prescription. If you do think that medication is the right path for you, please consult a doctor. This is not me giving you advice about what you should use or should take or shouldn't or whatever. I'm not a fucking doctor, okay? I'm not licensed. I'm just simply describing what my doctor and I have discovered works best for me. My eyebrows are done. I'm not doing anything fucking crazy. This is actually a lip cream. I like to take it on my fingers and put it on my eyelids. Yeah, we're having fun. We're having a good time. Trying not to think about potentially imminent doom. Dude, I don't know if you guys get this, but like, holy fuck. If you guys just get random anxiety, especially like Mine is really triggered by like the state of the world, but it's very existential for the most part. Like my anxiety, my random anxieties are very, very existential. I'll just suddenly contemplate my own mortality and the fact that I'm just actually a human soul piloting a meat suit and the fact that I'm gonna like die one day. You know, I don't know. I just like, oh God. Dude, sometimes I'll look into a mirror and I'm just like, damn, like I'm really a person. I'm really a person. Does anybody else get that? We're really people. Silly little people trying to make an existence and have a good time while we're here on this planet. And like how lucky we are to have found each other. My friend Sophie and I both love like antiquing and going to antique shops, which we have a ton of where we live. We are thinking about making one of my exposures, probably the next one, either like a bookstore or going antiquing. I'm very excited for that. And something I really want to do, like as my channel grows, I want to give you guys like the opportunity to like decide and stuff. So let's say like my channel starts growing and, you know, I get more of you in here or whatever. Something I want to do is kind of create like a poll where I have maybe a handful of like 3 or 4 or 5 different exposures. Like go to a bookstore, go get a tattoo, go out for ice cream, go to a restaurant, you know, go blah, blah, blah. And like have you guys choose. And so like have a poll like attached to my video and then you guys get to decide what my next exposure is. I think that that'd be really fun. That way you guys can decide what you want to see me do, and it's still something that's within like the realm of what I can do. So yeah, I think that that'd be really fun. I was floating an idea around with like my friends like last week or something, where before I say it, I don't truly believe in my heart and soul that I will be in a place where I can do this like feasibly next year. However, I'd love to make a goal of traveling to Washington next year, like this time next, like October next year. I would die for that. Like that would be such an amazing long-term goal for me. I am going to kind of create a list of long-term goals because like my short-term goals are just going to be like easier exposures that I can do around my area and like smaller things that I can do. But my long-term goals are going to be like bigger things, like go see the ocean, go on a road trip, go like 4 hours up north to the big forest I want to see really bad, international travel, national travel, traveling in general. I do want to make like a concrete list of all of the things that I want to do long-term and like big things that I've never done before. And I do want to make that like maybe in like a year, maybe like 2 years, 5 years, whatever. You know, like I want to kind of have a fleshed out plan, like long-term goals list / plan of where I want to go, where I want this series to go, where I want to take you guys along with me. I'm very excited for that. So it is 5:40 p.m. I'm almost done getting ready. I'm still not feeling anxiety hitting me yet, like massive anxiety, like feeling anxiety. I'm not getting any body anxiety yet. It's still like primarily like just mental. I'm hoping it stays that way for a little bit because the body anxiety really fucks me up, like the shaking and trembling. I think it's just like it's so much easier to handle mental anxiety because like I can just, you know, I can fight my thoughts, but physical sensations are the worst for me personally. It just makes it a lot more real for me. Like when my hands start trembling, when I start sweating, I start getting pale, my heart starts like going. That's when the anxiety becomes like really real for me, and I think that's what really like that's what'll ruin my day. Okay, so I'm done with my makeup and I'm gonna start getting dressed, doing my hair, doing all that type of stuff. It's 6:26 p.m. Sophie's gonna be here at like 7:45-ish. We just got off the phone, and then we're gonna go to the beach. Okay, this is Sophie. Hello. We're about to leave to go to the beach. It is 8:50 p.m. and it's dark outside, so I'm very excited about this actually. But I'm very nervous and I feel like throwing up. So okay, we're in the car. And I'm feeling a lot of anxiety. I'm just feeling really nauseated. I have a really bad headache, which is super fucking fun, but we're vibing, so we're almost there. What, it's like, what, 5 minutes or something? 3 minutes, actually. 3 minutes. Oh. We're walking to the entrance. We are at the beach. Oh my god. I don't know if y'all can see. It's so dark and we're trying to make sure we don't step on, like, anything nefarious. Oh my god, fucking mosquito. I'm doing okay. I'm doing good. God, I'm just gonna try to make it like to the water. You know what I mean? We're doing good. We're doing good. Really can't see much of anything. There's trash. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Oh my god. Wow. We're really out here. That's so cute. Oh my god, the water. Fuck. Okay. I'm doing decent. There's a lot of bugs. It is so very dark. It's beautiful. I do love the water so much. I am very glad that we came here.
So we're gonna walk along a little bit, try to find some cool rocks, perhaps maybe some seashells if we can find any. There's just like a bunch of random stuff here. A lot of feathers. I am feeling a little bit of tightness like in my chest, just a bit. Just a bit of, oh my god, it smells like dead fish. Ew. I am feeling a bit of tightness in my chest, but like to be so close to the water is so fucking cool. It's been a long time since I've been to the beach, like probably, I want to say like maybe a year. I don't know. Oh my god, there's a bug in my eye. There's a bug in my eye. Yeah, I think there's a mosquito in my eye. I'm not gonna lie to you right now. That's crazy. Where the fuck are all the rocks at?
What rock?
The rocks, the little rock. I wanted to pick out some rocks, bro.
This is where you find like needles and dirt.
God damn it. Okay. We're gonna find some rocks. Did they get rid of all of the rocks, dude?
See,
They got rid of them. This used to be like, dude.
as society collapses, so do the rocks.
So do the rocks, bro. I'm sad. This used to be like a fucking treasure trove of rocks.
Back in my day,
it
was hella rock.
Oh my god, wait. I think I found a seashell though. Hold on. Hold on. I have found a shell. Oh my god, Sophie, look at this one. It's so, oh fuck. It's so pretty. I found a couple of them.
To be, like, obnoxious with the whole
No,
siren?
literally with the sirens. Like, come on, dude. That is so cute. I'm collecting this. I'm also collecting. Yeah, this one looks kind of gross. I'm not gonna lie. Oh shit. Ooh, this one's cute. Okay. Oh, dude, come on. Come on. Is this necessary? You're ruining my vlog! God. Anyway.
She's like, look at this pretty. Wee
Bro.
woo wee woo.
Look at this one.
Look at this one.
It's so cute. I was going to bring home rocks, but I guess we're bringing home shells. That's fine.
That's kind of like
Oh, fuck.
unexpected.
Ooh, this one's really pretty. I like that one a lot. Okay, I'm gonna put these in my pocket. I'm feeling a little bit of mounting anxiety, but I think I'm doing okay. I'm trying to find like whole ones that are really cool looking.
Here's a rock.
A rock? An actual rock?
Yep, one singular rock.
Oh, that's crazy, bro. I used to literally come here and fucking scoop up rocks all of the time. What happened? This is the ugliest fucking rock I've ever seen in my life. The light is really bright, so we're having a good time. I have a bug in my eye. I have a bug corpse in my eye. It's not moving anymore. Oh my god, I can feel it squishing in my eye though. This is really unfortunate. Yeah, I collected some shells. I'm doing okay. Yeah, we walked along the water a bit. It was really nice. It's hard to see where you're going because it's very dark and they don't have any like street lights or anything. Obviously, it's the fucking beach. We're having a good time, you know? I'm doing okay. I think I took my medication on time. I am feeling like a little bit of anxiety in my brain and in my body. I can feel it kind of in my chest for the most part. Bro, this is a sacrifice circle. What the fuck is
I
this?
told you. Look, it's a fire pit, dude.
What the fuck is going on? That is insane.
This is where I sacrifice everyone.
It's so cute though.
It does kind of fuck.
Wow, I love that. Okay. It is beautiful out here. I mean, the weather is truly beautiful. Having the water nearby is wonderful. Having random hooligans driving past and sirens blasting is less peaceful. There are loud noises everywhere because it's a Saturday night.
Hello.
I'm so sorry.
Hello.
Did I blind you a little?
The lighting is
Wait.
very beachy.
I know, right? Oh my god, bro, I can feel it wiggling. Help.
Wait.
Stop it.
Wait, no, look up.
Stop
Look
it.
up, look up.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Don't freak me out. Oh my god. Where is it? We are leaving the beach. I have a bug in my eye. This was not. Oh my god! I'm being attacked, bro. This is a fucking conspiracy to keep me inside my house. I'm being attacked by bugs, dude. I'm fucking scared. We're leaving. We're leaving. Update. There was literally a bug in my eyeball.
It was literally, I'm not even kidding, it was fucking under my
was in my
lash
legit.
line. It was underneath my fucking lash line. I had to scrape it out with my nail. There was a literal bug in my eye. And she tried to get out the bug, and then another bug flew in. That is so fucking crazy. So I'm like, bro, I'm already actively trying to fight off a panic attack. I don't need another one. I don't need to have
literally
one.
like, there's a corpse in my eye. And there was that a mosquito?
I don't know, but I'm scared.
It's in my car
Anyway,
now.
we're gonna go get food.
Okay, so it is 11:30 p.m. I'm very tired. My best friend just left for the night. We were out at the beach for about, I want to say, like 20 minutes. The bugs got a little overwhelming. I got one in my eye. Come here. This is Khaleesi. She's saying hello. I did say you guys would be seeing a lot of her, so here she is. I had a very good time. I collected some seashells. I don't know what the hell happened to the rocks. The rocks are just like gone. I don't know if they just like combed the beach and got rid of them. But I did collect some seashells, and I'll be inserting a picture of the seashells. I did have a very good time. I think that this time I paced out my medication perfectly. I didn't notice a lapse in the medication. I think I timed each dosage correctly. I was feeling a kind of like steady level of calm throughout the experience. So that was good. I did have a moment where like, because I was like kind of squatting to like pick up seashells and stuff. And I did notice as I stood up, I got really dizzy. I think it was just because I hadn't eaten anything. It really does kind of mess with my heart condition a lot if I don't eat. So I think my mistake was just not eating beforehand. I should have done that. I believe that this was another success for me. I wish we were able to stay longer, but it was really dark out there. There was really nowhere to sit, and like the bugs were just insane, especially because I was trying to use my light to film. So it was kind of drawing more of them. And then the cops were kind of trying to escort people out of like the beach and stuff because they're like, oh, it's 9 p.m. Like, blah. I'm really satisfied with today's adventure. It was very fun. I was having a lot of anxiety about it. I was having a lot of anxious thoughts surrounding it, but I'm very proud of myself for yet another successful outing. So that's 2 weeks in a row of doing my exposures. And I will be this upcoming week attempting to do more on my own with just like walking. We did walk away from the car quite a bit, which is the furthest I've really gotten from the car comfortably. So I am very proud of myself for that too. I don't know what next week's adventure is going to look like. I haven't decided that yet. I'm very happy with how today went. So I got to see my best friend and I got to do my exposure, and I did a pretty good fucking job. I think at least. So yeah, we got some food, we watched some TV, and we just chatted and caught up because I don't get to see my friends super often. I had a very good night tonight. I'm going to give my cat some attention because she's been begging for it all day because I was too busy getting ready. And I'm gonna take off my makeup. I have a killer headache, so I'm gonna take some ibuprofen, play some video games, and go to bed. Thank you so much for watching. I am very excited for whatever comes next week, and I will see you guys there.